Whoa. I have just seen Bill and Ted's. No. I have just seen Bill and Ted Face the Music. Whoa. Before I get on that, may I inform you all that for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I purchase one of these most excellent bracelets from the righteous company, For Ocean. And for every one of these righteous bracelets I purchase, For Ocean will pull a pound of trash out of the ocean, making it much better for surfing. Okay, so here's the thing. I remember liking these movies. I don't remember the movies, but I remember liking the movies. So I'm not saying I didn't like the movies. I just don't remember them enough to know what the hell is going on. Like, I remember Death. The princesses I don't remember. Rufus I do remember. The new robot guy. I remember there being robots in one of them. Ah! Right. Anyway, so what's going on is that reality is unraveling and Bill and Ted are losers who have not written a song that anybody cares about in quite some time. So they're has-beens. You know, and if they don't fix it, reality will fall apart. So they say, let's find out when we fixed it and go back in time and fix it. Which, again, let me disembowel the plot. Why don't you just go to the time that you did fix it and watch what you did and then go back? That would have... But it doesn't work that way because this is a Bill and Ted movie. Now, again, seriously, the only thing I thought when I saw Bill and Ted that I remember is these guys talk like the Ninja Turtles. I did not see the movies in theaters. So, again, this is a comedy. It does not have an internal logic. It breaks its own rules repeatedly. Bill and Ted have been in a garage, basically, for 25 years. They are still very much the same people because they shut themselves off and tried to come up with the song that will unite humanity and save the universe. So they've kind of put themselves into a time capsule. You know, when they were not performing as the Wild Stallions, which they did, they were out there working on music. And they did do some experimental music in the beginning. So, you know, all kinds of stuff. That's crazy. And then they have their daughters, Little Bill and Little Ted, who have female names, but I don't remember them. And their daughters are hot, and they decide to help their dads by also going through time and assembling the greatest band in human history. And that's, hilarity ensues. The big problem with this movie is if you watch the trailer, you know so much already, and then the film really telegraphs a lot of stuff. So it's like, yeah, you know, like, we gotta make sure we don't make this worse. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? Right. So the first half of the movie, again, most people will probably enjoy, but it was a little slow for me. And then, you know, once a certain event happens, essentially when the group is fully united, or shortly before the group is fully united, then it picks up quite interestingly, and I have to say I absolutely love the ending of this movie. The ending of this movie made me feel like movies did in the 80s, which is I walked away from it almost wanting to be a better person, a better version of myself. So, you know, Bill and Ted Face the Music is not a bad movie, not a bad throwback to the films of its era, and a reasonably solid follow-up to to the two previous films. I couldn't say if it's the weakest link in the chain there. The third movie probably normally is, but again, just to me, it was too telegraphed and too predictable, and you're going, well, that's going to happen. So I didn't care for that. However, for the average person, this film is good enough to put on your watch list. Again, that's kind of the very middle of the ground rating. It's, again, if you have the option to see this movie, you definitely should. It's a good enough film. If you are big fans of the original series, if you watch the cartoon, if you watch the live action interpretation for television, then you love this movie and you absolutely have to watch it. I don't think this is going to be a film that, is going to majorly impact the zeitgeist of the modern landscape. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that this is a fun little comedy. It's not going to have the impact of the previous films, but it is a watch. It is not a bad movie. Took me a while to get through, but then let's be honest here. I like crappy movies. I so much do. Anyway, I'm Richard.
That's right, Randall the Rat here, and I'm back. Despite your best effort to be lazy, Richard, the owner of this channel, is still going to pay for a pound of trash to be removed from the ocean for every 1,000 subscribers after he gets monetized. He's paid for 2 pounds. He wants to pay for more. He wants to save the ocean at no cost to you. And what do you have to do? What do you have to do, lazy, disgusting, delicious human? You have to like this video and comment on it and encourage people to subscribe. Randall the Rat, could you come over? I mean, you look delicious. Come over. Maybe don't comment on this video, because then people will know you came over, and then I'll eat you and they'll know. Haven't had human in a while.